Hello, everyone. My name is Miles Franklin-Campbell, and I am here presenting to you my Celebrate Your Right to Read project for the book Scorpions by Walter Dean Myers. To learn a little bit about me, I am currently a student enrolled at Howard Community College, in which I am taking English 207 Ethics and Literature under Professor Rick Lee. Now let's discuss the banned book that I have chosen. Here is some information about the book and its author. It was written by a man named Walter Dean Myers. He was born in a town called Martinsburg, West Virginia, on August 12, 1937. His parents couldn't take care of him, so he had to move in with his aunt, who lived in Harlem at the time. Many of his literary works revolve around black youth and troubled kids he tries to relate to, as he was once one of them. In Scorpions, the entire story takes place in Harlem, the place where he grew up as a kid. The book was published by Harper Publishing Company on June 20th, 1988. After it was published, his literary work won the Newbery Honor Award. The book starts by introducing you to the main character, Jamal, and his family members. Jamal lives a very rough life, with his mother taking care of him and his sister, and his dad not really helping out, and his older brother being locked up for murder. He struggles a lot in school as well, dealing with mean teachers and school bullies. He ends up leaving school, or skipping school, a lot. He does have one best friend named Tito. He is a Puerto Rican kid that lives a couple blocks away. Later, Jamal's brother, Randy, spreads the word that Jamal wants to become the leader of the Scorpions, a gang based in Harlem. The members are puzzled, and some are angered by this, as they don't think that a 12-year-old Jamal is fit enough to lead the entire gang. Jamal, however, impresses all the gang members by flashing a gun that he had found. Later in the book, Jamal's brother, Randy, is stabbed in prison and taken to a hospital. Jamal and his family are scared for Randy's safety, so they try and raise money to get him out of prison. The members of the Scorpions hear about the news and about Randy and his stabbing, and they decide to hold a meeting in the local park to discuss what happened and how they are moving forward. When Jamal gets to the meeting, two of the members jump him. While Jamal is getting beat up by the two members, Tito, his best friend, shoots and kills one of them with the gun that they both found. They run away and decide to keep this a secret. Later in the book, Tito admits that he couldn't hold the guilt and tells his mom what he did. His mom tells the police, and Tito is charged, and him and his family have to move back to Puerto Rico. Jamal is heartbroken and says goodbye to his best friend. Why was this book banned? In 2001, Rockdale School District in Rockdale, Texas, decided to ban this book because of its themes of gang life and gang violence. They didn't feel that the book was appropriate for the students of Rockdale Elementary School. In this slide is some quotes that are the example of the gang lifestyle and gang violence that is present in the book. In the first quote, Jamal is trying to impress other gang members by flashing his gun that he found. In the second quote, this is the scene where Tito shoots one of the gang members that is beating up Jamal. He uses the gun that Jamal flashed at the gang members. In defense of this book, it is up to the teachers and the parents how they should approach these themes. The parents and teachers should talk with their children about this book instead of banning it and not talking about these themes, as many of them, when they grow older, will come into contact with these themes, whether they like it or not, as they are very common. They could also modify some of the language used in the book to make it more appropriate for elementary school children and to allow it to be read in the classroom so they could teach it to the students instead of banning the book, as I don't think this book should be banned at all. And here is the bibliography for my sources about the Rockdale school ban and the reasons for why they banned the book. All right, thank you for watching my presentation and have a good day.